Welcome back to Monster Train. Today's episode is coming to you at 11:30 p.m. 2 days ago. This one's going in the backlog. I said should record an episode. I'm gonna record an extra episode. I didn't stream today. I'm not really feeling that great. It's weird. I've been having this problem of like, do I really feel bad? I don't know. Like, my head hurts, but it's not that bad, is it? I've been playing it safe and trying to avoid burning myself out by doing streams when I really don't feel like it. So here I am. You know what I can do in any, like, no matter, like, mentally, physically, however I feel, there's one thing I could do in any position, and it's play Monster Train. You know, I think it's fine. I can Monster Train has been extremely consistent. I'm proud of that over the last 2 years, and I think it has been so consistent because I really feel like I can just play this game whenever and talk. It's very natural to me at this point. But anyway, hope you're doing well today. I've been fine. I've been doing fine. I've been like I don't know how to explain how I've been feeling lately. I've been feeling a little weird. It's like I want to do new stuff for YouTube, but I don't know what. I don't want to. I just don't know what. I can't figure it out. I'm trying to. After I record this, I'm gonna try to do something else for YouTube. So keep an eye out for whatever the something else is. But yeah, it's hard to get to 2 videos per day for me. Anyway. I will ask you a question today. I think I've probably asked this before. It's also an extremely weird question for me to be asking at the current time. However, I want to talk about the beach today. Do you like going to the beach of any kind? Do you live in a place where you can go to the beach? It doesn't have to be like an ocean beach. I live in Michigan near near the lakes, I should say. I do live near a lake, but there are multiple. And I personally have never been a particularly big fan of the beach for a few reasons. One, you've probably heard me talk about this before, hate mayflies, and they are very prevalent at the beach. Two, I'm not a big swimmer. Generally speaking, I don't like being wet. I can handle the rain because the rain doesn't get me like soaked, but I don't like submerging myself in water particularly much. So the beach never makes a lot of sense. I've gone with friends a few times, but for the most part I'm not a big beach goer. How about you? You like the beach? You big beach goer? Do you live in a place where you can go to the beach? Would you like to one day? Let me know. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Here we go. It's Awoken Exile Melting today. I don't remember my last run with the Sentient. Like, I try to remember what I did last time. I don't remember this champion. I think I lost last time, but I don't know. We've Fighting Sealed Daedalus, Curse Fell, Sapstaff, Razor Sharp Draft, Restoring Retreat. Exile Melting starting with draft is good. I feel like right now my greatest delusion is telling myself I could make a ring 1 volatile gauge pick workout. I think it's just bad. I feel like it's just not worth it. Thornfruit is better. I'm pretty sure Thornfruit is better. I'm going to click it. But like every now and then, that option is going to show itself and I'm going to click Volatile Gauge and we're going to lose. I have been very hard on Explosive lately. I've had a lot of trouble with it. I would much rather play Cultivating. I'm over it. A few weeks ago, maybe a month or 2 ago now, I was in a big I'm going to try different things style. I am no longer interested in trying different things. I do not wish to do anything new or exciting. I'm gonna slam bottom floor here because the draft has a limited life cycle. And so I took the trial here. Let me tell you a little bit about why I took the trial here. I took the trial here because I have drafts and I have primitive mold. These guys are gonna be monstrous. And I'm not talking penumbra. These drafts are gonna be really big. And so with Primitive Mold, I am confident I can make a good go of it here. Yeah, I mean, Restoring Retreat, I guess it does heal more overall than Restore. Restore heals 7. Restoring Retreat does heal more. And then you play this draft who does 42 times 2 and the combat's free. I love Strike. It was good. Basically, I played bottom floor. I wanted to play Sentient on whichever floor was getting hit when I drew draft, so that I could get the Cultivates going right away, and that just so happened to be bottom floor here. Good to pick Steel Enhancer. Basically, never really want to skip this card. It always has some use in the early game. Comboing Stealth Tomb with a Revenge Sentient seems suspicious. I think I picked Whiplash here. I could play this run around infusing draft into a unit and super scaling that unit with like Whiplash. Or maybe Purifying Cleanse in that line is better, because I have Razor Sharp already. Let's go Whiplash. I think Whiplash makes sense here. And you want to play like Reform Animus of Will? Make a 5x and basically make Dante the Animus, but with Reform here. But whatever unit I get here, I'm gonna play. Shit, man, is it just better to play Husk Hermit? There's a multi-strike in the shop. I could make this 3x right now. Or I make this 5x. I think 3x with sweep and 5x with multi-strike. The problem is I have to give Animus of Will something. Like, she has to take plus 25. Husk Hermit, I guess not really. I'm gonna play Husk Hermit. I think Husk Hermit is better. I can give a multi-strike. I'm gonna keep an eye out for Quick. Value Stone. Value Stone Restoring Retreat, eh? Magic Shop here. I think I leave. I don't... Okay. It's a little gung-ho to put draft on Husk Hermit right now. I think it's a little bit too gung-ho. I think I need to take a chill pill and not send myself. And we will take the trial. I don't have to play Husk Hermit like this, you know? It's fine for me to play him and not send it. I don't need to play around Burnout. Wait, only 17? 17? Oh, she must cultivate herself or something, huh? Must be a cultivate stuff. Go ahead and sting Clergyman off when I can. Yeah, like I could put a Shattered Shell Infusion on him, maybe. He has the multi-strike. I feel like it is best for me to try to play around scaling him myself with 2 Razor Sharps. Plus cultivating Sentient, I think it's fine. I guess in the past we have learned that you don't want to combo Quick with cultivating Sentient. But then I just need to pick up some healing for Sentient in that idea. You might be right. Maybe I don't want Quick. Maybe I have to leave him up and do another multi-strike. Maybe it's a 4x or a 5x right here. Restoration, Detonation, I don't know. I went to say Restoring Retreat, but then realized this is actually Soft O Restoration, not Restoration. I think. It's a good card because it's a heal 10. That's where I was going with that one. Alright, you showed me Hollow Dripping, I'm going for it. Oh wait, I give him... Oh yeah. You put Paraffin Enforcer on this Husk Hermit and we play 2 of them. And that unit goes nuts. I've played that, I think Cranberry and I played that in a co-op a while ago, but this unit goes insane. Magic Shop or Artifact? Magic Shop? Magic Shop, yeah. Hold over. I was hoping for an intrinsic there. I don't want Thorn Hollow, I don't want Animus of Will. I believe I will do Paraffin Enforcer Husk Hermit right now. He's burnout too, but if he dies, we reform. No big deal. What's in this temple here? We got Value Stone? Yeah. Sorry, not in this temple. I already looked at that. Let me look at the magic shop again. So I could do holdover plus 10 piercing restoration detonation. I think I am good to try that out. I've done this before. This is a good option for sentient survivability. Heal 20 every round and kill an enemy. Let's see what the Caverns has. Build a card. Probably Rage. Rage and then heal? Let's go buff. And then leave that alone. Card's fine. Rage 4 plus 10. I'd still hold over Restoration Detonation, I'm pretty sure. So I'm holding it over for the heal. I don't need damage scaling in this run. Take space here, duplicate here. Or no, probably duplicate later. Duplicate here. Get another Steel Shop upgrade. Okay. And this run looks to be on pace to be very strong. I would like to see an intrinsic for Hollow Drippings, so Paraffin Hermit doesn't die. And I'm going to play bottom floor here. Reasoning for playing bottom floor is to... I want to be able to deal with the fact that if Husk Hermit might not kill Daedalus because he burns out. I want to deal with that potentiality by playing bottom floor. This way, if he... Why is the Sentient taking more? Oh, because she lost Cultivates because of draft. I see. That's weird. This way, if my Husk Hermit does not kill Daedalus, I can reform if he burns out. I want to give myself more time, basically. And it should be fine. Here's Restoration Detonation, so my Sentient doesn't die. I do get 256, a little less now. But Husk Hermit passes away. It just spawns in and does 100 even about it. I missed the sting. That's my bad. I did miss the sting there. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's my bad. My bad. My bad. My B. My B. I was a little lost in the sauce for a second there, you know. I was looking in on Daedalus taking all that damage, and I was going, That is quite a bit. But on top of this, we're also cultivating a lot. It's like the cultivating will keep my man alive, and wow, this is really strong, isn't it? Multi-strike on a sweeper in Exile Exile Awoken Secondary. Pretty good, because I get to just completely disregard all of the downsides. So I don't think I need to take space now. I think I take it after Fell. I think I will take draw. I know I have draw, kind of, because of the Sting Relic, but I want more draw. I'm gonna go Steel Shop as discussed. We're looking for probably another multi-strike, and that's basically it. I don't think Husk Hermit needs more health. I don't think he needs more anything, really. Quick is bad because it steals Cultivates. Yeah. Then all Value Stone. Too bad. I'm willing to take Purge Stone and just purge Restoring Retreat. Is it disrespectful? Maybe. Maybe Restoring Retreat is supposed to stay in the run as a pet card, but... Fuck that card. 70, 80, 90. I need to take 10 more shards at the last temple. Or, no, I need to take, yeah, that's fine. We're over. Okay. Should be fine to take multi-strike. It'll help cultivate. I think this is a slam bottom floor as well, because of, curses. And also Party Boy boss. It is a double reason I need to make sure that I'm playing bottom floor with purpose. I need to make sure that I'm not playing bottom floor because enemy die quicker. I need to make sure we're playing bottom floor because there's a reason for it. That's another piece of what I'm trying to work towards here. Not just randomly playing bottom floor because it's fun. I actually don't really want to play the draft and steal the cultivates. I don't think I need him. But I picked this hollow dripping. I don't remember if I picked it first or second. Like, did I have the Paraffin Enforcer when I picked it? No, I think I was thinking about the draft when I picked it, but this worked out even better. Respiration Detonation should do enough to keep the Sentient alive until I reach the full heal on Unleash. Is my thought process here as well. It's not enough healing to live the Divinity on its own, but it should be enough. Fate's First Blade is cool. A little extra rage for you. I don't actually feel like I need more healing in this deck. I'll take Instinct. Nothing dies, don't want to take Cultivates. Could I add Cultivates? I think Subsuming Blade is kind of gross though. They're different blades, right? I remember someone saying they thought that Subsuming Blade was the same as Fade's First Blade. I think there's similarities, but you see how the Subsuming Blade has like this little extra section here, and Fade's First Blade does not. Also, I think the idea behind Subsuming Blade, I mean, you can read it in the lore there. Every time Subsuming Blade kills something, it gains extra wax, and that's why it does more damage. So when I had that one that was doing like 2,000 damage on the Infinite run, it was an extremely like physically large blade, mentally speaking. Like if you're trying to picture it. Oh. I went right here because I wanted the removals and I wanted another chance at third multi-strike. It's not that important, but I couldn't think of much I wanted from the magic shop either. So I went ahead and I took a little look-see. Light Skipped is bad. Mark of a Champion is worthless, so I will take the Pyre Health. It is 5 Pyre Health for combat, but Light Skipped hurts me and... yeah. This is fine, and I play bot, or I play top 4 on this one. Actually, might run out of... no, I think I do want to play bottom 4, actually. I might run out of Burnout. I'm going to play bottom 4. Now let these cultivates happen, because again, we might run out of Burnout. No, wait, you can't play bottom 4 against stealth combat. What's wrong with me? I had to play middle 4 here. Yeah. I'm gonna replay this one. I probably doesn't matter, and I could probably recover it from this position, but I want to play this out correctly. That's my bad. This dude just played bottom 4 against stealth enemies, and didn't realize. He didn't know. I think I wouldn't play Train Steward then. Yeah, I catch Collector with a Sting anyway. I had the information that he was up there, but I wasn't gonna use it for anything anyway. The used stealths will walk on me, but I think I need to play like this anyway. I did draw primitive mold. I think I need to play like this so I have enough burnout, hopefully. Hopefully. My man is gonna walk on me, which is a real shame. That is gonna hurt, but there's no upside. I guess I can root, and I don't know what I'll do. I won't draw that again, but I can root. We can hope. There is room for hope still, I guess. I don't know what I would do to him up there. It turns out I should have played top 4, because top 4 would have let me sneak in a draft, which would have killed the tank, but too bad. It would have been different if he wasn't the infused tank also, but he was. That's quite a bit of damage I take for that. misstep. But it's okay because I'll just heal it all back, as I always say. One refracting lenses, I'll heal it all back. I think it isn't really that bad of a trade-off. It's not great, don't get me wrong, it's not a great trade. But this run shouldn't face too much stress from first spell. So, those banners is not really the payoff I wanted though. Fine. I'm not taking Spreading Spores, I'm also not. Maybe I should take Awake there. Well, I kind of want to play Formless Child. That's some real lead time though. Yeah, I'm not the hugest Formless Child fan. I think it is okay. I think you could get away with it. Yeah, I think we go Magic Shop. I'm not gonna grab another Husk Hermit until Seraph as a result, but I think that's fine. I'll take a purchase here. Don't really care for... Actually, Golden Vault, I don't really have anything I want to spend my money on, so I could just bank it. If I get a lot of Pyre hits out of this, yeah, I'm down for that. I think that's fine. Here are the Train Stewards, don't really want to draw them. Permafrost. I want to roll this. I'm gonna -1. I'm not gonna buy Permafrost. I want to roll for double stack. Yeah. I want to play double stack Hollow Drippings here. I know I'm spending some of my Golden Vault money, but it's okay. I'll take the boons. The -1 is also worth the 25 gold. Put it on Razor Sharp. Feels like, generally speaking, making an important card cost 0 is better than... Like, making the important card cost 0 is best here. And that's it. That's really the end of the thought. I don't need to go further than that. Like, Razor Sharp Edge is a card I want to play multiple times. So I should make it cost 0 instead of the other one, which was Hollow Drippings, which I only need to pay for once. That's what I'm trying to get to. I am gonna sneak in these drafts, and I shouldn't sting away the 1/5s. I'll work on it. Bell's gonna be easier than non-floating bosses are going to be, because she's right there. She's gonna get hit a lot more. Although I guess non-floating bosses have less health entering Relentless as well, so it's a bit of a trade-off as is. Forget to play Primitive Mole. I do not want to sting, because I want these Cliff Guardians to hit for the Cultivates. Maybe I want to pick up another Hollow Drippings on this run even. I'm not so sure. I should have Whiplashed my Giraffe, I feel, as well. What if this run doesn't want to play a second Husk Hermit? What if it wants to play both of the Giraffes behind? I don't think so. Whoops. Don't worry, I feel like Bell's not going to stand much of a chance here, but I should still not make that mistake. I should still maximize my Cultivates. I shouldn't be lazy. I mean, she stands a bit of a chance. Not much. Not a lot. It is a two-round fight, so maybe not. Welcome back to my monstertrain YouTube channel, where I look longingly at Channel Song and think about what could have been. If only this card's words were a little different. Goodbye, Channel Song. I can play Rage Adaptive Mutation. I actually don't love it, because I'm gonna end up making this Husk Hermit have a lot of health, and he's not gonna take Cultivates anymore. Whatever. If my man has like 500 health, probably a winning position anyway. I think I am gonna play 2 Husk Hermits just for simplicity's sake. And I don't really want to spend a lot of money here, so I don't really want to go to the trinket shop. I'd rather go left. Miss out on the pyre health, which would be nice, but hey, you know. I went to 3 steel chops just looking for the extra multi-spike, and I didn't hit it. Glad I didn't need it. Would have been upsetting if I really needed it. Ooh, or we could purge a restore here. Having 3 rings without temples is always a little unfortunate. It'd be nice to be able to look for like intrinsic between combats a little more. I think my mic's far away. One sec, I got you. There you are. I've been thinking about picking up a new mic. The Yeti's nice, but it picks up so much ambience. I've been thinking about grabbing something else. I'm not gonna pick Heaven's Seal on this fight. Although actually, when you get right down to it, what is it? A heavy that walks up does 5 hits, which is 125, or a 290 does... Thinking, calculating. It's 5. It's 8, which is 200. I'd have to have 2 infused heavies or 3 uninfused heavies walk into my pyre for this to be negative. I think I can get away with Heaven's Seal here. As a result. Now again, I am going to slam bottom floor. I'm basically just going to accept that this first guy is going to walk on me. It's part of the deal. I did consider slightly the steel wings as well. So what's worse? Which one of these targets do I want rooted? The steel wings walks up at 100, which dies in 3. So it's gotta be this guy. The steel wings is better to have walk. Because it dies quicker. Only gonna cost me 75 gold. Sad to miss that collector as well. And now we kill everything. A man does lose damage on adaptive right now. Is there any way I ever killed this gilded wing? I don't think so. 20, 40, 50... I have 50 potential damage in hand. Slap this guy down here. I'm gonna slap both of the drafts down, and we're gonna hope that I can just kill my Sentient if I wanted. Might be able to reform 2 primitive molds and clear both of these guys next turn. Thought I had restoration detonation. It was not right. I'm playing extra greedy on today's episode though. This is like a numerical thing though. I have to end this combat above 600 for it to be worthwhile. I think I should. Like, isn't this just bad? I think it's just bad right now. Huh. 48, 78, 88, and 98. I have it, right? 78. Yeah, I have it by a touch. So I end up saving that higher. I end up saving that money, which is good. I was right about the drafts. They did have it in them to win me this, or to save me my money. My Sentient has so much health that I'm not really worried about Relentless all that much. 48 times 2 should be good enough. Here's a little more for you, boss man. If I also can draw... I want to hold this over. I can just draw a Adaptive Mutation and I should win. Oh no, I don't necessarily win because of Burnout, right? Doesn't matter, we take it home anyway. We clean it up. Very nice. And so... Not counting this 50, I am plus 280 for that trial, even though I let a heavy walk up uncontested. Game has been really making sure I don't want to wake. I do not want to wake. Could take Awoken's Rail Spike. I really feel like that card is just more trouble than it's worth. Usually I end up drawing... Like, my experience with that card, and I guess it would have healed me 5 higher health, right? So I should consider it. But my experience is I take that card and I get, like, 2 restores that cost 0, and, like, sure, it's fine, but I don't really care. The impact of Awoken's Rail Spike is so low that I just tend to not want it. Has been my experience. Freezing Hollow Drippings would have been interesting, but you know. -1, remove consume adaptive sounds cool. Could I have gotten Value Stone? This was, yeah, not Value Stone. Adaptive Mutation, if you don't know, and it has been a while, but Adaptive Mutation gets better after, like, 2 Adaptive Mutations is really good. The third one is a little less efficient, and it gets worse as time goes on in terms of what you get, because the numbers begin to get too close together. Assuming the rage is fixed, it's like... So the way that it works is if you have a unit with 10 rage on them, like a 530 normally, aka Husk Hermit with 10 rage, he would have 25 attack, 30 health. He would swap and his health becomes 25, his attack becomes 30. But the rage doesn't go away, so his attack actually becomes 30 plus 20, which is 50. And then the next time you do it, the health swaps back, and you just keep going back and forth like that forever. It's kind of like, if that didn't make sense to you, don't worry. In short, what you need to know is more Adaptive Mutation plays is better, but it has diminishing returns. Not by these, but I will reroll in case there's something really cool. There is not. Sorry, did not mean to click the trinket shop again. I'm gonna go look at the magic shop. There is a holdover. I think holdover -1 Whiplash is the other piece of this puzzle. That way, and I think I'm gonna skip intrinsic. You can probably get away with it. Could do holdover intrinsic, but I don't really want to spend the energy, you know. Intrinsic hollow drippings would mean that one of the Husk Hermits is going to have a lot of burnout, and it can then use the holdover Whiplash on the other one. That's the plan. And for once in a long while, I am not going to slam bottom floor. My burnout is fine. My burnout is fine. I don't have to worry about these units burning out. This is not a cursed combat, which the last 2 were. Yeah, looking good. It was like the last 2. No, not the last 2. It was Cursed Foul. No, the last 2, yeah, the last 2 were. And then Combat 5, I was worried about my unit burning out and not having enough rounds. Combat 4 was Party Boy. Combat 3, I don't remember why, but I played bottom 4 on Combat 3 as well. Don't ask me why, I don't know. We can just start playing it. Hello, I am the Rage Adaptive Mutation guy. Yes, good to see you again. Gotta watch out for that sentient passing away. I should draw a unleash here. This is my hypotheses. Probably keep that restoration detonation going. My sentient is going to die, but like I'll just reform her. It'll be fine. These Husk Hermits do a lot of damage. We gotta keep going on backmost man, actually. Not a mistake. I'll just reform the sentient. Not that big of a deal that she dies. Bring her back, she tanks around, she dies, gets back up, repeat. So you remember the first one, the numbers kind of equalized. Now in this one there's a lot more rage, but as well, the health and the attack are pretty close together. So now it becomes 200. And then, I guess actually the next one would be the really good one, right? Keep whiplashing here. The next one's the one that's really good because his 77 attack becomes 200. So sometimes it takes an extra one. It's contextual based on the situation. But eventually the numbers become pretty close together, right? Like this time they're gonna be 271 and 200. Let me play the sentient first. This time you're gonna have 271 and 200, and then next time you're gonna be getting 394, 271. The numbers get closer and closer together as you play more and more. Also, at this point, I feel like the healing plant on the Sentient doesn't matter. Primitive Mold is a really ridiculous card, is the thing. Like, it is kind of nuts what you get away with because of Primitive Mold. My Sentient died in a normal position. I would be in a much, like, I would be losing here. But, bring her back. Now she has more health. Doesn't even matter. Why heal the Sentient when I can reform? I think Primitive Mold is probably the strongest card in the game. It feels like it is, right? What would you put in front of it? Maybe Fracture? Maybe Fracture. Definitely not Blink, definitely not Oregon. Root Seeds is pretty strong as well. I think it's like Primitive Mold and Root Seeds are close. The problem with Primitive Mold is sometimes it isn't that useful. Like, there are cases where it does not do anything for you. And those cases suck. Thinking about playing, I mean, I can't. Thinking about how it would have been cool to play mid-floor for the extra hit, the extra revenge trigger every round. Yeah, not really. I was thinking about it. Old magic. I need to use Restoration Detonation, but not for the Sentient here. Yeah, I need to keep the Husk Hermits alive. The thing is, this fight goes really quickly, and it does not go in favor of the Divinity. I do not steal strikes from myself. So, like, I always have the Divinity, and there's a lot of enemies to strike with Sweep. I'm perma-scaling. Better to heal and not. I guess maybe I'm best off just adapting actually here. We adaptive here, yeah. Do it. Restoration here. Gotta play Whiplash, gotta play Razor Sharp. Wanna split the Spikes enemy off. Yeah. Again, Sentient dies, I don't really care. Just get a new one. Bring that Sentient back. What's she doing? Might be able to save her. I don't think it matters, to be honest with you. I think that this is not a losable. I'm pretty sure I could press Enter and kill the Divinity in 3 rounds, maybe. Maybe a little more. Good Unleash. Glad I picked that card. I almost didn't take it. I almost skipped it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let this fight end. I'm gonna free the Divinity. Goodbye, my men. There's 320 and 377. They got there pretty quickly as well. Sweep plus Paraffin Enforcer. It's good. Starting the game off with a sweeper with multi-strike puts you in a pretty dominant position to play the game. Almost anything I was going to do there was going to be good, but Paraffin Enforcer was especially good, I would say. I think the draft line would have been fine as well. We'd just probably make like 3 holdover Whiplashes or something like that. And you gotta focus more on reforming with Primitive Mold too. Make sure you bring them back when they die. Because they will die. You're not always gonna catch that 1 burnout. It's not a lot of time. 2 burnout I think you can catch with reasonable certainty. 1 burnout is hard. HigherChairmanForce. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, do not forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.